YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're old to the channel, please watch all of my old videos. Watch them 3 times if you need to. Hey, man, happy couch giving. We going crazy in the month of November, man. So many double uploads, so many daily uploads. I can't even keep track. I'm just cranking them out because I'm focused. I'm grinding. I got a positive mindset, and I will keep pushing out this content for you guys. Thank you for the love and support, man. 6K is great. We on the road to that 10K, and I appreciate everything that y'all done for me thus far. So I'm giving back. I know what you're asking. Why do you have a pajama set on? It's cold as shit here, all right? Relax. Got my Polo Ralph Lauren pajama set, top and bottom. Your boy got to sleep with thermals on, bro. It's freezing. No funny. Y'all know I'm on the East Coast, man. That's how we get down. But anyway, I had to pull a Uno reverse card. Y'all thought I was gonna make a video saying that Triple H ruined Money in the Bank. However, I like to troll y'all sometimes. I really had to sit and think about it. Like, did Triple H really ruin Money in the Bank? So I had to go back. I had to do my research. I had to open my handy dandy notebook and I had to take some notes. So now let's get right into the video. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the description down below. Follow me on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking. I am going crazy with the memes over there. Y'all should really check them out. They're really funny. But anyway, y'all. So first things first, before I open up my notebook, Triple H didn't ruin the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank been ruined. Vince McMahon ruined the Money in the Bank a long time ago. And funny enough, Vince McMahon was about to redeem himself in what he done to the Money in the Bank with Austin Theory. That's when Triple H had dropped the ball on what was going to happen with Austin Theory. I kid you not. Austin Theory was going to successfully cash in that Money in the Bank. And I know I'm talking about Austin Theory almost 2 videos in a row, but he's relevant to what's going on with this situation. So the reason why people think that Triple H ruined Money in the Bank is because of the Austin Theory situation and the Drew McIntyre situation, which were both terrible situations. I will give you that. However, I'll give Triple H this. The Io Sky cash-in was a good cash-in. It was actually thought out, and it didn't happen within a day of her winning the Money in the Bank, and the Tiffany Stratton situation is still ongoing. So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with that cash in, and it could turn out to be a successful one. And at the end of the day, Damian Priest cashing in at WrestleMania was actually a good decision to make, and it gave Damian Priest a big moment that made me appreciate the title reign following the cash in. So I'm not mad at that, and that did set up Damian Priest to be a good babyface based on his reception from the WrestleMania crowd and the cash in. Now let's talk about Vince McMahon's history with the Money in the Bank. I had to write this stuff down, y'all, because I forgot a lot of this stuff happened. So let's do this. So first things first, John Cena winning the Money in the Bank, #1, was the stupidest thing that could ever happen. It's John Cena. He doesn't need a Money in the Bank contract. Now, I understand the story at that time, but I don't care. Regardless, John Cena was a multi-time champion. John Cena was going to get the championship shot regardless. So him winning the Money in the Bank was a waste of him winning the Money in the Bank when someone else could have won it. Not only that, John Cena was the first person to fail the cash-in. Are you kidding me? So you make Super Cena win the Money in the Bank and take it from someone who's more deserving and up and coming. And not only to do that, obviously it's John Cena, so he's gonna have integrity. You don't make John Cena win the Money in the Bank and he cash in and do it slimy and sleazy like most people did. Even the baby faces cashed in like out of nowhere, but he cashes in, and he's the first one to cash in the Money in the Bank unsuccessfully. First of all, I am one of the people who think that Money in the Bank should have never had anyone to ever lose the Money in the Bank. I think the Money in the Bank should have been a guaranteed thing based off the nature of how Edge started the Money in the Bank, because initially it wasn't gonna be, oh, you could cash in whenever you want, or what, you cash in when you want, but you don't cash in when like somebody just had a match or during the match or whatever the case may be. That fit Edge's character. So then everybody else just fed off of that, whether they was a face or they were a heel for the most part. Rob Van Dam was a little different, I'll say that. But in any case, John Cena, he lost. That's where we first messed up, y'all. And let me talk about the first ever women's Money in the Bank. Carmella won the first ever women's Money in the Bank, but she didn't pull it down. A man pulled down the women's Money in the Bank, James Ellsworth, and Vince McMahon for all it's worth. He did that because he loves heat. And you know what? If he would have stood on that decision and went with it, I'd have been cool with it. However, he didn't even stand on that decision. He made them have a run it back women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and Carmella won, and she finally pulled it down. But it's like, bro, so you're the man who has gotten heat for so many things in his lifetime, and you let this, people getting upset at a man winning the first ever women's Money in the Bank, stop you? You had to run it back, and you had to do a makeup match, a pity match? Are you kidding me? So you already ruined the first ever women's Money in the Bank by having a man do it, and then you ruined it again because you said, oh no, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna justify her winning it so she can win it again, and she's gonna do it herself this time. Like, that was trash. That's horrible booking. So the women's Money in the Bank was doomed from then. Like there was no justifying that. Are y'all following along with me? Are y'all following along? Okay. So, not only did John Cena fail the first cash-in, we had two back-to-back failed cash-ins that time. It was John Cena and it was Damien Sandow. And the reason why Damien Sandow's cash-in sucked as well is because they were going to pull the trigger, but all of a sudden it was a switch. I don't like that, and that's going to be a theme with a lot of guys on this list where they were actually going to go through with it, but then they said, oh, wait a minute, either something backstage happened or they didn't believe in the character no more, so you wasted someone winning the Money in the Bank for absolutely no reason at all, when Cody Rhodes should have been Mr. Money in the Bank. Imagine that, right? Next, Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman failed, and that was back-to-back years as well. First of all, Baron Corbin Money in the Bank cash-in failed because of backstage heat, which is the stupidest thing in the world. And Braun Strowman's failed cash-in, I don't remember the reason in particular, but that was done because it's Braun Strowman. No matter whether he challenged somebody or he did a sneak attack on somebody, Braun Strowman should not have failed a Money in the Bank cash-in. It's Braun Strowman, one of the biggest monsters on the roster, and he failed his Money in the Bank cash-in. So Baron Corbin, the guy who Vince McMahon was building up, all this good stuff, he got in one little fight. His mama got scared. No, he had one little heat moment backstage, and that killed his whole push, and you wasted a Money in the Bank win. When really you should have let him cash in the Money in the Bank successfully because Baron Corbin was the guy you was pushing. Okay. And let me say this. Otis. You let Otis win the Money in the Bank knowing damn well you was not going to let him become the next WWE champion. You had him win the Money in the Bank at shock value, so just to shock the fans. It's like, oh my gosh, Otis. And Otis was getting over at the time. If I'm not mistaken, this had to be around the time where it was after or during the situation with Mandy Rose. So you put Otis in this match. You have him win the prestigious Money in the Bank that's supposed to put the next star over and supposed to put the next star in position to win the WWE championship, and then you have him lose to The Miz for no reason.
Thinking, hey, man, get to the damn fucking part.
Had him lose to The Miz for absolutely no reason because you made the wrong decision in the first place. You were trying to be funny. You knew you messed up the Money in the Bank by putting on Otis. So then you had your back against the wall. I'm happy The Miz got a second WWE Championship run, but I genuinely think that Otis winning that Money in the Bank, for real, that was it for me. I was already mad that people cashed in the Money in the Bank and lost, which is the stupidest thing ever. But then Otis Otis having the Money in the Bank was just dumb. And then literally The Miz challenged him for another dumb stipulation for Money in the Bank. They got the Money in the Bank off of Mr. Kennedy because of things that was going on Mr. Kennedy at the time, and they had Edge take it off him, which is, hey, listen, I love every Edge cash-in. That was obviously one of my favorite cash-ins of all time, with the Edge cash-in on the Undertaker, but it's like, you shouldn't be able to challenge for the Money in the Bank in a one-on-one. Whoever won the Money in the Bank went through a ladder match to win it. Why would they voluntarily put up their Money in the Bank against somebody just because somebody called them out? That's dumb. That's stupid. That makes no sense logically. Obviously, Vince McMahon had some great moments with the Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins, Edge, Rob Van Dam, Dolph Ziggler, the first Miz cash in, of course, but he ruined it. The Money in the Bank lost its mystique during the Vince McMahon era. Once he made Money in the Bank a whole premium live event and Money in the Bank stopped being at WrestleMania, it was dumb. There was some more good moments. The Money in the Bank at WWE headquarters was fire to me. But at the end of the day, it was ruined well before Triple H inherited the Money in the Bank, guys. Vince McMahon was just about to fix the issues with it by the Austin Theory cash-in. However, he didn't have the chance to do so. So Triple H, he did ruin it. He did ruin Austin Theory's Money in the Bank. But after that, I wasn't mad at, obviously, Io Sky's, hindsight, Damian Priest, hindsight. The Drew McIntyre cash-in was dumb, absolutely. But now that I go back, I look at everybody else in the match. He wasn't going to pull a trigger on none of those guys that was in the match anyway. So it's kind of like, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But and back to the women, there was no creativity with Vince McMahon with the women's Money in the Bank. Every other woman except for Carmella, and then Asuka was gifted the championship because Becky Lynch got pregnant at the time. They literally cashed in the women's Money in the Bank contract within 24 hours of winning it. Literally everyone. Nikki ASH cashed in the next day. Liv Morgan cashed in the same day. What was it? Bailey that cashed in the same day. All the other women cashed in the same day. There was no creativity at all, guys. How did Triple H ruin the Money in the Bank when Vince McMahon has ruined the Money in the Bank for years? Money in the Bank first came out in 2005. You're telling me Vince McMahon flawlessly booked the Money in the Bank from 2005 until basically what 2000? What was the last Vince McMahon one? Like what, 2022, 21? Come on, y'all. Triple H didn't ruin the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank is a failed and ruined concept. I'd rather them get rid of the Money in the Bank than to keep it going. Or you bring it back at WrestleMania like I've suggested many times. I would love to see the Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania as a ladder match. A 6-man ladder match, 6-woman ladder match. The women could be night 1. The men could be night 2. Win the Money in the Bank like that. So then if we get a Money in the Bank cash in at WrestleMania, it would be justified. We don't need a whole PLE for Money in the Bank. It's really dumb. It's really stupid. And then having the custom Money in the Banks is cool, but like the women having a white Money in the Bank when they first win it and the men having a green one, it's dumb. It's stupid. The gold Money in the Bank briefcase looked way better. You know what I'm saying? I miss the original black one. Then you just put your logo on it. So that's my thoughts and opinion, guys. I'm sorry I had to troll y'all. I'm sorry I did an Uno reverse card. But I had to let y'all know. Y'all know I'm honest, man. And, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy the uploads for the rest of the week. But, yeah, man, Triple H didn't ruin the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank been ruined. They should have got rid of it, guys. Because now that Money in the Bank should be what the Intercontinental Championship was. It should be the thing that's propelling whoever gets it to the next level. The fact that it's a possibility that somebody cashes in and they're actually going to fail it when they cash in by surprise is dumb. People shouldn't, because they do it for pops now. You hear the music play, the person runs down, everybody's happy, everybody's excited, fail cash in. Somebody from the crowd punches Austin Theory. Nia Jax tells Tiffany Stratton no. This person prevents the Miz from cashing in when he tries to cash in. This person prevents someone else from cashing in. They don't have nothing to do with the Money in the Bank. It's dumb. It's for cheap pops at PLEs at this point. It's very useless. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the love, support as always. Let me know what you guys think. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm on my Wendy Chu sleepy time flow. Everybody, y'all should get a sleep mask, man. It really blocks out the lights. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.